doing Parshas Noach, Shishi. Vayu b'nei Noach hayotzim min hateva, and the sons of Noach that came out of the Teva were Shem, Cham, v'Yafes. Shem, Cham, and Yafes. V'Cham hu avi Canaan. Cham was the father of Canaan. This is going to have a lot of lineage. Ashlosha Ela b'nei Noach. These are the three sons of Noach. U'mi'ela nafta kol haaretz, and from here they scattered and dispersed over the earth. Vayachel Noach ish ha'adama, and Noach the man of the earth. So Yachel could mean a few different things. It could mean he began, it could mean he waited, or it could mean he profaned himself. Vayita kerem, and he planted a vineyard. Vayesh min hayayin, and he drank from the wine. Vayishkar, and he became inebriated. Vayitgal, and he became undressed. He revealed himself b'toch ahala, in his tent, inside his tent. Vayar Cham avi Canaan et ervat aviv, and Cham the father of Canaan saw the nudity of his father. Vayagel shnei achav bachutz, and he told his two brothers outside. Vayikach Shem v'Yafes as hasimla, and Shem and Yafes took the garment. Vayasimu al shnehem, and they put it on the shoulders of the two of them. Vayachlu achoranit, and they walked backwards. Vayachasu et ervat avihem, and they covered the nudity of their father. Upenehem achoranit, but their faces were backwards. Ve'ervat avihem lo ra'u, and they didn't see the nudity of their father. Vayiketz Noach mi'eno, and Noach awoke from having been drunk from his wine. Vayeda et asher asalo b'nah hakatan, and he saw what his younger son had done to him. Vayomer, and he said, Arur Canaan eved avadim, cursed be Canaan, the slave of slaves. Eved avadim lechav, he's going to be a slave of slaves to his brothers. Vayomer, and he said, Baruch Hashem Elokei Shem, but blessed is the God of Shem. V'ye Canaan eved lamo, and Canaan will serve him. Yafta Elokim liyafes, and God should enhance Yafes. V'yishkon b'ohalei Shem, and he will dwell in the tents of Shem. V'ye Canaan eved lamo, and Canaan will serve him too. Vahi Noach achar hamabel 300 shana v'chamishim shana, and Noach lived 350 years following the mabel, the flood. Vahi kol yimei Noach shameo shana v'chamishim shana v'yamot, and all of the days that he lived were 950 days, and then he died. V'ela told b'nei Noach, and these are the chronicles of the outcomes, the children of the sons of Noach. Shem, Cham, Yafes, once again those names. Vayivaldu lahem banim, and they had children achar hamabel, after the flood. B'nei Yafes, the sons of Yafes, Gomer, Magog, Madai, Yavan, Tuval, Meshach, Tiras. These are just the list of names. Ubnei Gomer, and the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, Verifas, V'togarma. Ubnei Yavan, the sons of Yavan, Elisha, V'tarshish, Kiti, V'dodanim. Me'elan ifridu Iye Hagoyim La'artzotam. And from here they separated out into the islands of the nations of their lands, Ish L'shono, each according to their language, L'mishpachosam B'goyehim, and their families and their nations. Ubnei Cham, and the sons of Cham, Cush, Mitzrayim, Pudu, Canaan. Those are the names. Ubnei Cush, and the sons of Cush, Svav Chavila v'Saftav Rama v'Saftacha. Ubnei Rama Shvav Dadan. V'Cush Elad Nimrod. So some of these names are going to sound familiar. Cush, father of Nimrod, Hu Heichel Liot Gibor Ba'aretz. There's that word Heichel. And he began to be a strong warrior, mighty person in the land. Huaya Gibor Tzayed, he was a strong hunter, Lifnei Hashem, before God, Al Keni Yamer, and that's why it's said as a figure of speech. Kenimrod Gibor Tzayed, he's as good of a hunter, as strong as a hunter as Nimrod, Lifnei Hashem, before God. Mati Reshim Amlachto Bavel, and the beginning of his kingdom was Babylonia, V'arach V'achad V'chalna Be'eretz Shinar. In the land of Shinar, which is also Babel. Min haaretz hahi yatsa Ashur, from this land came out of Syria. Vayivenet Ninveh ve'et Rechovot Ir v'Kalach. So Ninveh is familiar from what we read recently, Yonah. Ves Resem ben Ninveh ben Kalach, Yair HaGdolah, was called Ir HaGdolah and Yonah also. U'mitzrayim yelades Ludim ves Anamim ves Lahavim ves Naftuchim. Ves Pasrusim ves Kasluchim asher yatzu misham Plishtim ves Kaftorim. U'Kanaan yelad es Tzidon b'choro ves Ches. Ves haYivusi, ves haAmori, ves haGirgashi, ves haChivi, ves haArki, ves haSini, ves haArvadi, ves haTamadi, ves haChamati, v'achar nafotzi mishpachos haKanani, and they were starting to spread out, the Kanani nations, families. V'hi gvul haKanani mitzidon ba'achag arar ad Aza ba'achat Sodoma va'Amora va'adma tzvayim at Lasha. These are probably familiar from the Sodom and Amora story, and also Grar from Plishtim. Ela b'nei Cham mishpachosam l'shot nosam ba'artzoteim begoyehim. These are the sons of Cham, their families, their languages, their lands, and their nations. U'l'Shem, Shem yulad gam hu avi called b'nei Ever achi Yafes, and Shem also he was born to him, the forefather of the sons of Aver, the brother of Yafes, Bnei Achi Yafes Hagadol, the older brother of Yafes. Bnei Shem, Elam v'Ashur v'Arpachshad v'Lud v'Aram, u'Bnei Aram Utz v'Chul v'Geter v'Mash, v'Arpachshad yalad et Shalach, v'Shalach yalad et Ever. L'Ever yalad Shnei Banim. Ever has 2 sons. Shem Hachad Peleg ki b'yamav niflaga haaretz. So this is a foreshadowing of the Dor HaFlaga. Peleg is like plige in Aramaic, means, or lo plug means divided. The land was divided in their times. V'Shem Achiv Yaktan. And his brother's name is Yaktan. V'Yaktan yalad es Almodad, and Yaktan fathered Almodad, v'Shalaf et Chatar Mavet v'es Yarech. Ves Hadoram ves Uzal ves Dikla ves Oval ves Avimal ves Shva ves Ofer ves Chavila ves Yovav kol ela b'nei Yaktan. Most of these names don't really come up other than nominally. Vayhi Moshava mimesha boachas fara harkedem. And this is the geography of where they settled. Ela b'nei Shem l'mishpachosam l'shonosam b'artosam l'goyim. These are the families of Shem, their families, their languages, their lands, and their nations. Ela mishpachos b'nei Noach. These are the families of the sons of Noach. L'toldosam, according to their chronicles, their children, b'goyim, their nations. U'me'ila nifridu hagoyim ba'aretz achar hamabel. And from them they separated into nations in the land after the flood.